Okay, so we're gonna start the hitch peg. So I've created a component. I've already done assemble, create a component called a hitch peg. I'm gonna save this file. I'm gonna call it hitch peg. This is probably one of the fastest tutorials that we've got in here. I'm gonna create my sketch, put it on the front side here. I'm gonna zoom way in. I'm gonna create some lines here real fast. So I'm just gonna create a line right along this axis, go straight up. The total length of this hitch peg is 0.65. So I'm going to go 0.65. So that's going to be the total height of it. So I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to add a line over here. That line, I'm just going to dimension out. We'll dimension out this line. Nope, I should have done it. I'm going to dimension this line. This half of it is 0.125. That's one half of it. The total height here is 0.5, so I'm going to add a line. Right. Oh, let's click out of here. I'm going to add a line. All right. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to get in here. Click on my line. Click on a line, and this line is going to be 0.5. 0.5. There's for that line. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to click on here, get another line going out. And this line, we're going to dimension out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to dimension this line. So from my center point, so I'm going to dimension from my center point to this line is going to actually be 0.2. So 0.2. So it's going to be 0.2. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 3-point arc. So I'm going to go in here to do the arc. I'm going to get this. I'm going to do a 3-point arc. I'm going to do point number 1. I'm going to do point number 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of put this in to give me just a little bit of curve. So I'm going to get a little bit of curve. It's going to close out our shape. I'm going to dimension that curve right there for my radius. So my radius for that is going to be 0.208. So that's going to be the radius of our peg. I'm going to finish this sketch. I am going to revolve it along that axis. I'm going to hit OK, and that is our hitch peg. And so I'm going to make sure that this hitch peg is done in ABS. So I'm going to right click. I'm going to change the physical material to the ABS plastic. I am going to close that out. I'm going to make this the same. Actually, I'm going to leave it this way. Well, actually, I think I might make it the same color that I made. I'm going to do the appearance to make it the same color that I made my hitch magnet. So I use that gray from under the aluminum. I'm going to hit close. Save this as my final user define. And this is going to be the completed one. And we are done. That is the hitch peg.